Friday, October 5th. Welcome to TV7.ca News. I'm Paul Hukalak. My outfit today was once again supplied by the great people down at the Tip Top Tailors in St. Albert's Centre. I'd like to thank them for their support of our TV7.ca program. Today, we talk about a proposed bylaw which would establish a new Seniors Advisory Committee, the kickoff of the 2018 Small Business Week, and the final outdoor farmers market of the season. But first, with the date for the legalization of Canadian cannabis fast approaching, many in St. Albert are finding themselves a little curious. With that in mind, Soak Life is hosting workshops to discuss topics such as the use of medical marijuana, how to grow your own plants, and information on health and safety. Keely Beaudry with Soak Life is one of the speakers, and TV7.ca caught up with her to learn a little bit more.
We are going to be running 3 workshops, October 15th, 16th, and 17th. The 17th obviously being legalization of cannabis for recreational use in all of Canada. At the workshop, I have 3 speakers, myself being one of them. My first speaker is Melissa Sherman. She is a cannabis educator. She works out of a clinic in Edmonton, and she has her background is in nutrition, and she did her thesis on cannabis education. So she basically is going to speak about medical marijuana, if you want to get a prescription, how to access that, and how to access cannabis medically. My second speaker is Dustin McLean. He's a grower. He's been growing for over 20 years for personal medical use, and he's just going to speak to how to grow your own. If you want to start growing, how to start, where to access seeds and things like that. And I'm going to be speaking to the health and safety side of recreational cannabis, talking about safety with your kids, pets, teenagers, as well as impairment, and talking about cannabis in the workplace as well.
The workshops will be held on October 15th, 16th, and 17th. You can find more information and book a spot in one of the workshops online. St. Albert City Council is exploring the idea of putting together a Seniors Advisory Committee. Earlier this week, Council passed first and second reading of a new bylaw which would form a committee of between 8 and 12 residents aged 55 years and older. The mandate of the committee would be to provide feedback and advice to Council in relation to issues involving or affecting seniors in the community. If the bylaw is enacted, Council would look at putting together a group of seniors with a diverse range of ages, experiences, and personal backgrounds. The bylaw still needs to pass a third reading, the date of which has not yet been scheduled. Throughout 2018, the city has been working hard to replace every water meter in St. Albert. The mandatory upgrade program was launched in December of 2017, and as of September of this year, nearly 80% of buildings in St. Albert have had their old meters replaced. Installed with no cost to property owners, the new water meters provide easier, more accurate readings, with utility services no longer needing to access your property. The meters now also provide a leak alerts system. While the cost of water can fluctuate throughout the year, the most common reason you'll see a spike in your water bill is due to a leak in your home. The new system will allow the city to quickly identify a property with a possible leak and help the owner deal with the problem. The citywide installation process is expected to be fully completed in March of 2019. And just a reminder that there will be no waste collection in St. Albert Monday, October 8th due to the Thanksgiving holiday. This affects the neighborhoods of Inglewood, Riverside, Mission, Erin Ridge North, and parts of Grandin and Braeside. If you live in one of those areas and your garbage would normally have been picked up on the 8th, you can leave it out on Tuesday the 9th instead. After the break, fun and fitness with our TV7.ca Business Spotlight.
Let's go. It's a party on my planet. All the girls here and you know we run it. And up on the floor, drinks spilling from the ceiling. Let's lose control, get lost for a minute. Let's go.
St. Albert isn't just a great place to raise a family. St. Albert is home. Hi, I'm Kim Opolinski. Living and loving St. Albert for over 30 years. I'd love to help you buy or sell a home.
We are working really hard
to bring you quality local entertainment. We hope you're happy with our results. Welcome back to the TV7.ca news. Well, are you looking for a local gym to help you get a bit more fit? Michelle Parker and FX3 Fitness want to help you take a little bit of the work out of your workout routine. Michelle is the subject of this week's TV7.ca Business Spotlight.
So our main class that we offer is called FX3 Fit. So breaking that out, FX for functional, 3 for 3 planes of movement, and Fit for fun interval training. So in that class is 45 minutes, indoor cycling, body weight, and jump rope. Things we did as kids, things that we did for fun, that wasn't a workout or because we had to do it. It's something we actually genuinely wanted to do. And we want to take people back to that time. Then we have we do Jillian Michaels' Body Shred, which is a 30-minute program that we do on lunch hours on Tuesday and Thursdays. So we brought in some noon hour time, short and sweet, tightened it up a little bit more to get in and get that workout in and get back to your work day. And then of course, to relax and rejuvenate, we have our yoga classes. So we've offering up to 5 yoga classes a week now, and that has grown and will continue to grow as the interest grows as well too. All fitness levels are welcome, so whether or not you're just starting out or whether or not you've been working out for extended periods of time, that we're going to give you a welcoming environment and a great workout. So Goat Yoga, we partner up with the Thistle Farm Petting Zoo, pairing up of yoga for rest and relaxation, and that pet therapy in there as well too, which is a great stress reliever, combining 2 great activities for lots of fun. Being in St. Albert, I want to really be invested in the community. I think it's got a great group of people that are here. A lot of people that I've met have been phenomenal. Come on down and find us. We're across from the BMX park, locally owned and operated, and we'd love to be able to have more of our St. Albert community in here.
Small Business Week is just around the corner, and the St. Albert Chamber of Commerce is kicking it off this upcoming Wednesday. The event runs from 11:30 a.m. until 1:30 p.m. and includes an opportunity for networking, as well as lunch and a keynote speech by Dr. Neil Facina, president of Athabasca University. As part of the event, the Chamber of Commerce will also be electing their 2019 officers and directors. This year's Small Business Week runs the week of October 15th. It culminates with 2018 Small Business Awards of Distinction on Thursday, October 18th.
Small Business Week, we're so excited about it this year. We have 74 nominees in 8 categories, and they're all local businesses. We have lots of different events starting this Friday with the Rotary Club. Next Wednesday, we have our Small Business Kickoff, our general meeting luncheon, and we finish on Thursday, October 18th, with the award ceremony down at St. Albert Place.
To register for the kickoff event and for more information, you can visit the St. Albert Chamber of Commerce website. The largest outdoor farmers market in Western Canada is wrapping up for another year. This Saturday, October 6th, will be the final outdoor market for the season. Jennifer McCurdy with the St. Albert Chamber of Commerce tells TV7.ca they had a great year even if the weather caused the attendance to be a little low.
The attendance was a little softer than it has been in the past. Our biggest challenge has been the weather. For the 18 weeks, we only had 4 great sunny days. The other days were a little rainy. We even had snow on 2 weekends and wind, which is not a friend of the market. So,
McCurdy says they've already got plans in the works for next year.
Next year, it'll start on June 9th and go for 19 weeks. We always go up until Thanksgiving, so it just depends on how the Saturdays fall. We're looking for another great year at the market, and we have over 270 vendors, so lots of new people will be joining us.
There will also be a food drive for the St. Albert Food Bank during the market this weekend. It will run from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. And keep in mind, the end of the St. Albert Farmers Market for the winter doesn't mean you can't still find local produce, baking, crafts, and wares. The indoor Christmas market gets underway on November 24th and runs every Saturday until December 15th this year. The indoor market goes at St. Albert Place from 10 a.m. until 3 p.m. If you're interested in becoming a vendor for the St. Albert Indoor Christmas Market, you can still apply online. And work once again continues on some local roads this fall. Until November, there are intermittent lane closures on St. Albert Trail north of Neil Ross Road as work continues on a new intersection for Erin Ridge. Due to construction, there is a temporary lane closure off St. Albert Trail southbound to westbound St. Vital Avenue. No right turns are being permitted there. You can detour on McKinney Avenue or Mura Drive. And the City of Edmonton also wants St. Albert residents to know there's roadway construction on 127th Street, just north of the Anthony Henday. That goes until November, and you can expect delays. And finally, with the fall here and the cool weather settling in, you might expect outdoor sports are wrapping up for the year. But that's not the case with Wonder Fun Hockey. Registration for the Kids Outdoor Hockey program is now open, with the organization looking for both players and adult volunteers. Since 1992, Wonder Fun has run a short season on outdoor rinks around St. Albert between January and February. The program is non-contact for kids between ages 5 and 14 and is open to kids from St. Albert and surrounding communities. For more information and to register, you can visit Wonder Fun Hockey online. And that'll do it for this week. Don't forget, if you have any news tips or community events you'd like to share with our viewers, you can email us at news@tv7.ca or message us on our Facebook page. From all of us here at TV7.ca, I'm Paul Huckelak.